Because everyone relates differently to time, true? Some people are always early, some people are always late, some people arrive exactly on time, because you have a relationship with time, don't you? True? So very often what happens is, what has happened in our past and how we relate to that informs not just our now, but what we expect from the future. Would you agree? So there needs some work to be done there. Because ideally when we're starting now in these first 2 days, we want to start from this time. Because you've come into the room and you've brought lots with you. From not just this morning, but from yesterday and last month, and 6 months ago, and last year, and 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and from the whole of your life. This is great because there's great learning in this, but some of it holds you back, doesn't it? So this is the place to start. So, let's do just that. I want you just to put your books down for a moment. And doesn't it show you how you hold this concept of time? Just watching a clock moving can move you inside. Alright, so let's do something about that. Let's get you back into the now so we can start for the rest of the 2 days. Close your eyes, make yourself as comfortable as you can. And just become aware of that beautiful sound of silence.
Or maybe the sound of a...
Imagine the sound of silence. And I want you just to listen to the sound of my voice also. And as you listen to that, just allow the sound of each of my words to move right the way within you. Just right into the very center of you. As you concentrate on each word, occasionally you might miss 1 or 2, or 3 or 4. Of course, you can know that eventually you'll hear the 3rd or 4th word and it'll all just fit into place. Because you don't need to everything. You just make the sentence up together. And you do this all the time. You fill in the blanks. And as you fill in the blanks, you just become aware of time. The whole idea of time floating by. And I want you to begin to imagine that you see once again the clock in front of you moving quickly. The seconds and the minutes moving by as time flies by. Imagine you can hear the ticking of the clock. The seconds and the minutes and the hours just moving quickly. And then imagine that in your mind, right from in the very center of your mind, you can slow that clock right the way down and stop it. And then push it backwards. And then watch the hands moving backwards. Time going backwards now. And knowing you can do that, then you just stop the clock again and move the hands forwards. And just being aware of manipulating time in that way, just by moving the clock backwards and forwards. And let's go forwards now. Then we can go backwards after we've gone forwards in time. And you keep moving the clock now forwards. Watch the hours going past. And as the hours go past forwards in time, then they get quicker and faster, faster and quicker, forwards in time, going more and more quickly. And imagine that the seconds become hours as time moves that quickly. And then the hours becomes an entire day. And as those days keep moving through time, past the next day, into the future and past the next day, imagine that the clock isn't efficient enough to keep moving through time at the speed you want to now. And just remove the clock and replace it with a calendar.